Let's take a look at how you can use Leadpages to create your own customized opt-in pages, landing pages, and more inside of your business. And if Leadpages is something you're just starting to investigate but you haven't invested yet, there's a link down in the description box below that contains my affiliate link where you can get a totally free trial to check out all of these features inside of it if this is something that you want to investigate before you make an investment in. Now, once you go into your Leadpages account and you sign in, you're going to click on create a new landing page and you're going to get some options here. And at this point, you can pick whichever one makes the most sense for what you're working on. You also have the ability to browse all templates or start with a blank page. So this is an entirely customizable set of layouts that you can then use within your business. So I'm just going to click on one of these so that we can pull up some templates and I can show you how to use this drag and drop feature inside of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on one of those. It's going to give you a bigger example of what this looks like. And then you are going to click on use this template if that's the one that you want. Once you go inside of here, you will have to name this, and then you will be able to move forward. Now, pro tip here, you are going to be able to customize anything that you want, but I do recommend that you create your thank you page before you do any landing page or opt-in page if you are going to be then linking to a thank you page, because it does give you the option to put in that link and you want to have that done before you jump in. So once you get into your layout, every section is then going to be customizable. You can change colors, you can change objects, you can change pictures. So let's go ahead and let's click on this. You can change what that is. You can link things up. You can change the colors. So let me just go ahead and click on my images and let's just say I'm going to pop this one in here. Now, this could be my logo, this could be my image. I can change things around. Let's just say I want to actually change how that looks. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to find one of my logos here and we'll just pop those in. And you can see if you click on things, you have the ability to drag and drop them, change their locations. You do have the ability to click on text and you can type in text here. You can change the font styles and sizes and spacing and color, so you can completely customize this to match your own branding. Now they do have those pop-ups there, so you can actually click on that and then enter in your information here as well. Now if you need to actually check this out, you can go and click on those three little dots. Also on the left side of the screen here, you can see where all the widgets are, all the sections are. You can edit things from there as well. So if you need anything, this is simply where you go ahead and you create that. You can duplicate things, you can copy things, you can add in sections, and you are going to link this, of course, to whatever email service provider you have. So once you see the buttons there, you can click on your integrations and then you can notify yourself. So you'll get an email anytime someone signs up for your newsletter or they buy a purchase from you. You can get those notifications there, which are absolutely wonderful. And you can add in any email service providers as well. You can then click on fields so you can add in what information you need. If you need names, if you need phone numbers, if you need a postal code in case you are mailing a physical product to them. And then of course you've got actions as well, which is where you would link up your thank you page or send them off to another page. So let's just say you've got your own checkout cart. Leadpages now has one built in internally that you can use depending on what package you are getting from Leadpages, or you can send them to your own checkout cart. For me, I use Samcart and I would link it up right here. And so if they wanted this, I would treat this like my landing page or my sales page to kind of give people information about the products and services that I'm selling. And then I'll send them over to my Samcart checkout page so that they're good to go. You can also put in an actual file from here. So there's a lot of options that you have when it comes to filling out those really great buttons there. So at that point, you have the ability to then go in, you can add in sections, you can add in your footer information, you can click on your layout, and you've got the different sections here, which you can then make visible or invisible. You can actually expand those and you can really just work on every little section here to get it just the way that you want. You've got widgets that you can drag and drop. So let's say you want to add in some icons or a progress bar. Let's say we want to pop that right in there. We could potentially be adding in more buttons. We can add in video. We can now add in that checkout cart if you're on the Pro Plus account. You can do a countdown if you want to do that. And the cool thing about countdowns and most of these things are that they're completely customizable. So if you click on it, you can change the colors to whatever your brand colors are. You can click on the little calendar and you have the ability to then drop in a day. You can drop in a time. So let's just say we're going to go all out, and you can change that right there. You can do this standard, so it's just one set time. You can also do a daily time, so 5 p.m. every single night. Or you can do other things as well. You also have the ability to do evergreen, so that will reset every single day when they come onto your page. So this is really great if you want them to have 1 hour to download your course or your mini training or your whatever, and it goes every single day back to that counter so that when they click on it, they do have the ability to see from that point how long that they have. Now with this, you do have the ability to go through your widgets. You've got your styles, so you can actually change the background colors, the widths, all those things that come in handy when you are creating a website. And then of course you've got your settings there as well. So this really is just a drag and drop template, and when you are done, you're going to come up and you are going to hit that publish button. Now you do have the ability to leave it right on your page here on Leadpages, or you can link this up to your WordPress based blog or website, and you can actually get it over there with a customized link, which is kind of amazing. So you're going to go ahead and you are going to publish that. And then once that is published, you are good to either send out this link right here, which will bring it up in just a moment as it's very slowly saving this for me. There we go. And you can copy that link. And you've also got publishing options there. You can redirect it to different URLs, all those great, fabulous things. You can connect it to your WordPress, in which case you would be going over now to your WordPress blog, and then you can connect it to a link over there so that it's directly on your blog or your website that is WordPress based. There's also the HTML version of that as well. Now, if this looks like it's something that you actually want to be using inside of your business, down in the description box below, we do have my affiliate link that'll get you a totally free trial so you can test this out yourself to see what you can do to build out your landing pages and your opt-in pages. This is obviously a very short one. I do recommend having several sections. I recommend getting in quotes. So if you are getting in quotes from people, you might want to do something like adding in an image, and then you can add in text next to it, or you could use that fantastic image and text. And so you would grab your image, you would pop in a picture, and then you could put their quote right in here. And I do recommend that you highly, highly, highly pay attention to what you are typing, because sometimes you do type faster than the program can think, and when that happens, you can get some typos, and I definitely type faster than the program thinks, so I have to be very careful of how I am doing this to make sure that that all fits so that we are good to go with that. So always double check what you are doing and then update anytime you make changes. If you find a typo, if you find an error, if you need to change things, all you have to do is come back into this particular page, make your changes, and then hit that update button and you will be good to go. I have been using Leadpages in my business for years now, and it is so incredibly helpful to make sure that I am getting people to opt in to my newsletters, to the different courses that I'm taking, to my different freebies and PDFs that I'm giving out. And this is a great way to even create your own customized website if you do not have the ability to create it yourself, because this is a great drag and drop template, and then you can just either put it on a WordPress based website and use this as your website, or you can leave it right here and then buy the domain and redirect it to this page so people are always here and able to do that. If you've got questions on Leadpages, I would love to get those answered for you. Go ahead and jump down into my comments below and let me know what your biggest question on Leadpages is, and make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell, because we will be giving you more resources and have already given you resources on how to create those high converting opt-in pages to make sure you know exactly what you're doing to get more people to come on over to your business and do all the great things that you need to get them onboarded into your brand. Now let's take a quick look at some opt-in pages and sales pages that have converted really well that you should be looking at to model what you're creating after. Now in this one, we've got a picture of the product we're selling, which happens to be a course, against a solid colored background. We've got that big tagline, little information, and then bullet points, which we know convert really, really well. So I do recommend using bullet points. And then we've got a button for them to opt in or to buy the course, followed by a group of quotes from people, which you do want to sprinkle throughout your sales page or your landing page so that people can develop that trust factor. And I do recommend using photos of people with their quotes and then spacing that out throughout your landing page. We then break down everything inside of what we're selling on this particular page. So this is the modules inside of that course, and we follow that up with another button where they can opt in or buy. We've got more quotes because, again, that lends to the trust factor. And then I've actually inserted HTML videos here so that people can get a look inside of the course or behind the scenes. This is also really great for quotes from people as well. And again, we've got another button for people to opt in. We do have the picture of that product more than once on the page so that people can start identifying it, they can see it more, which will potentially convert better as well. We've got big taglines, and once again, we've got that button so that people can opt in or check that out. Now on this page, we actually have the product, which is a course for them, against a background that matches that, but it also makes sure that it stands out. So this kind of customizes the look a little bit more. It makes it a little more high end, a little more refined. And you can see that we've got the title here, we've got some information, we've got the button so that people can purchase, which you're going to see over and over again. Again, we've got those bullet points, very important to selling. And we know blue, yellow, and orange buttons tend to convert really well. So I do recommend using one of those colors. We've got more quotes here because quotes are incredibly important. It shows that social proof, and people really need to see that. Now on this particular page, we do have information about what this is, who can use it, why it's important, and more buttons for people to opt in. So it's really important to really flesh this out as much as possible. Now this is my freebie for one of my newsletters. So I just have a little bit of information on this one because it's not a sales page. So I've got the actual image here. I've got some bullet points that are really important for people to be aware of. And then I've got that title, and I've got my gold, my yellow colored button so that people can convert that and they can check that out right there. Now this one is another really great one because we've got a mini training that people can be joining. So we've got the time and the date, we've got the button for them to opt into it, and then we kind of have this graphic image which works really, really well to convert people. We've got those bullet points again, we've got a place for them to save their seats, and this time we've got a countdown timer because this is for an actual event where they're going to get cut off if they don't get there in time. We've got more quotes, and then we break down exactly what everyone needs to know, followed by, okay, I'm ready, what's the next step? We actually give them a call to action. We tell them what to do next, when to sign up, how to sign up, and we got that counter one more time because that's adding that time pressure for people to then take action instead of putting it off until later, followed by that button for them to join one more time. Now with this, I hope that you are able to jump into the world of Leadpages to create your opt-in pages, your landing pages, your sales pages, and more inside of your business. We've got lots of details and lots of links for you down in the description box below. And anytime that we add a new video that's going to help with this, we will be adding that to the description box as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell. Get down in the description box, grab those links, and if you have not given your free trial of Leadpages yet, make sure you jump down because it is my gift to you. You get a free trial for this, and then we've got all sorts of fun, fabulous bonuses for you down in the description box as well. So I will see you there. If you've got questions on how to use Leadpages, feel free to drop those down below for me.